Foreign Language Department, Ms. Mimi Matthews, Ms. George, and Mr. Fisher.
Good evening, everybody. We will start with the Spanish foreign language Spanish 1. We're going to call Simora K. Fortunado. He is a beautiful, smart, and excellent student. He has the ambition to be fluent in Spanish. She is a marvelous Spanish learner and always pays attention. She has a good technique to practice Spanish by listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Kim pushed herself to speak and to try to become proficiency in Spanish. She always looks for opportunities to talk to the native speaker. What I love about Kim is that she always takes the time from her busy schedule to come after class to ask me questions about the language. I can tell that Kim is fascinated with Spanish. Kim, thank you so much for your passion in Spanish. I hope you continue learning with the same energy and the same enthusiasm for the language. For Spanish 2, we need to now apart. Please teacher 5. This student has grown in his Spanish learning and have demonstrated hard work and dedication while learning Spanish. This student shows his life to learn and shows motivation towards learning about the Spanish culture. For Spanish 3, we have Darius Pitt. He is a smart, intelligent young man. He likes, loves, and he has passion to learn Spanish. He constantly asks me questions about the language. He always looks for opportunities to learn Spanish, even outside the classroom. When I found out that Darius plays soccer, I got so happy because, as you know, soccer is one of the favorite sports in the Spanish culture. I also was so happy for him because he's not only learning his language in the classroom, he also learning Spanish outside the classroom in the field, playing soccer with another Spanish native speaker. One of his favorite phrases when he comes to my class, Senorita Doris, guess what happened to me today? Or Senorita Doris, guess what happened to me the other day? I always had some time to share with me about the language. Thank you so much for your passion to make me laugh and make me feel proud to have a student like you. Now,
pupil level. She works effectively in the classroom in assisting others and asking questions to expand her grasp of the language. Sally Lucas. Now, the following students also have finished the pathway and are part of the French Honor Society, so they're going to be receiving 2 corps. We have Cameron Blunt, Cap Patel, Sally Lucas, Alexandra Franco Ocho, guys, I'm going to, especially my seniors, I am going to miss you greatly, and I wish you guys all the very best.
At this time, we'll be presented with our CTA Magnum Awards by Mr. Smith and Ms. Cox.
Alright, Shaw High School is home to the Mass Communications Academy Magnet. These young people have developed the critical skills necessary to succeed at the university or technical college level of education in mass communications. They have accomplished this by studying mass media through extensive coursework. These students are successful magnet completers and will represent Shaw and the Mass Communications Academy well in any future endeavors.
Some of our students will be receiving not only their SOL, but they will also be receiving a Broadcast Video Production Lab Honors Cord, and I will mention those that get the cord. Our first student, Charnel Bourne. Charnel will be receiving her SOL as well as her BVP Lab Honors Cord. Ryan Buckner. Ryan will also be receiving his BVP Honors Cord. Kennedy Calhoun. Kennedy will also be receiving her BVP Honors Cord. Brianna Gomez Romero. Sierra Head. Omani Hunt. Shanye Majors. Marcos Miriani Fruto. Daryl Perry. Nevaeh Sanders. Akayla Slocum. Trinity Sly. Janae Smith. Erica Stripling. Erica will also be receiving her BDP Lab Honors Cord. Stephanie Tidwell. Stephanie will also be receiving her BDP Honors Cord. Devasia Walker. If you guys have the view that I have right now, it's quite clear. Amari Wilson. Tyree Woods. Tyree will also be receiving a BDP Honors Cord. And we still have more to go. Michaela Adams. Elijah Sparks. Ashley Tucker. Ashley also receives her BDP Honor Cord. Alyssa Tucker. Alyssa does also receive her BDP Honor Cord as well. And last but not least, I have Maya Williams. Please join me in congratulating our Mass Communications Academy Magnet Temporary. Thank you, guys. At this time, I'd like to call up Chief Adams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's doing well. excited to be here. My cadets would always tell me right before I speak, Chief, please don't preach. So, I won't be before you long. How many of y'all heard preach say that? All right, well, I am truly honored to recognize our Raider Battalion GRTC cadets this evening. We're going to start off with our top junior level cadet for this year. This cadet, or this recipient, at the junior level GRTC award must exhibit high degree of military burning, all-around excellence in their academic studies, and potential to be a future leader in the Shaw Raider Battalion GRTC program. Each cadet must be currently enrolled in Shaw GRTC, must be in the top 10% of our GRTC class, and must be in the top 25% in the overall class. This year, CTAE GRTC top level 1 cadet is Kennedy Ford. As Kennedy is coming up here, I just want to say a few words that I am extremely proud of you, dear Kennedy. When she first came to the program, she was quiet as a mouse. She was very shy. But over the past year, she has come out of her shell to the point to where she volunteered to take charge of about 50 cadets and lead them in a drill exercise. This young lady is not only a high-speed, outstanding first-year cadet, but she's also a straight-A student in all her classes. So I'm extremely proud of her. Recognize our top senior level cadet for this year. The recipient of the top senior level GRTC award must exhibit a high degree of leadership, military bearing, and all-around excellence in their academic studies. Each cadet must be currently enrolled in GRTC, must be in the top 10% of our GRTC class, as well as in the top 25% of the overall class. This particular person that I'm about to call up, I'm sure he's probably in the top 1% of his class. That's how high speed he is. And I am extremely proud to call him up here. He's extremely an exceptional cadet that I know for sure, without a doubt, was the right choice to select for the top senior level cadet. And tonight, our CTAE Junior RTC advanced level recipient is Benjamin Spike. All right. As Ben comes up here, I tell you what, this young man, he did 3 years in GRTC. He won't be joining us next year because he's just super smart. Right? He's going to be like a full-time college student. So. But he's going to go forth and do great things. In 3 years, he has done a tremendous amount of leadership tasks that is beyond a person that is his age. This young man, I also got a gift for him that I'm going to be giving to my seniors that are graduating tonight. And it's an acrylic that reads, Shaw GRTC Raider Battalion, class of 2023, which will be 2024 for him next year, with appreciation for your hard work and dedication to the Shaw High School Raider Battalion. Ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin Spike. All right, at this time, we're going to transition into our seniors that are graduating that have completed the pathway for JRTC. You're required to complete 3 years of JRTC successfully and completed in good standings. The cadets that I'm going to call forward will be receiving the Green JRTC Honor Cord. We're going to start with Troy Abrams. All of my senior cadets will be receiving this acrylic as well that I read to you as a token of my appreciation for their dedication and hard work to GRTC. Next we have Walker Anthony. Next up is Deontay Ashford. Next we have Aiden Brzezinski. Next is Jesse Cross. Next we have Ethan Edge. Next is Jarrell Enriquez Marufo. Next is Jasmine Francis. Next is Leah Garcia. Next is Cameron Hurd. Next is Deshauna Little. Next we have Cadence Maley. Next is Delancey Morse. Now we have Armando Pito. Next is Colin Pruitt. Now we have Elijah Sparks. Next is Jeremiah Wembley. Now we have Olivia Mitchell. Now we have Selena Macario Ordonez. Last but not least, James Holland. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in showing some love to our future leaders of America. I will now be followed by Dr. Jordan, also CTA.
Dr. also be with Ms. Galashon. And Mr. Caesar.
Hi. So the first award we want to give for CTA is the Healthcare Pathway Award. This person is very special to me, and I'm honored to give her this award. She was my HOSA president for this year. She goes 100% in everything that she does. She's going to be a great asset to the healthcare field. So I would like to give it to Savannah Fairburn. Savannah also will be receiving a $250 Red Cross scholarship. Now for my two HOSA awards. Savannah will also be receiving her HOSA award tonight. And my other senior that's going to receive a HOSA award is going to be Elizabeth Clark. Elizabeth Clark will also be receiving a $250 Red Cross scholarship.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to award the Student of the Year accolades to Ms. Araylin James for this. Araylin is a master programmer who processes information just as a computer would, and disperses it to the highest level of formal and conceptual refinement. She has a very methodical creative process. She developed her concepts thoughtfully and with confidence. Due to this approach, she has excelled in many areas and is a role model for her peers in the classroom and in the school environment. She is very talented and receptive to the tasks that are presented to her. Based on my experience with Araylin, I must say that she is one of the most naturally talented and hardworking students with whom I've had the opportunity to work with. And it is clear to me that she has a very bright future. And due to that, I am certain that Araylin is ready to tackle the rigorous and challenging road ahead of her, and this award comes highly recommended. This award also goes to Araylin James for completing the new memory experienced track. She has always been a member of FPLA, but in order for us to recruit membership, she attended this meeting so that it will help her in our computing and recruitment efforts for FPLA, I say, and computer science. FPLA is a leadership organization that she has been part of, and also it helps teachers leadership skills in the school area, and she has been successfully participating in this area, and I would be remiss if I didn't give her an award for FPLA. I would also like to call up Nevaeh Sanders. Nevaeh Sanders is also an FPLA member, and she has been actively working with FPLA for the longest. We developed a partnership with business platform that we work with the Columbus Literacy Alliance in the city of Columbus, and we collect books every year to give to those students in the community who don't have books. And our efforts have been greatly rewarded, and we use what we do, and we develop a report, and we turn it in to Georgia FPLA. They grade it, they look through it, they process it, and she was able to send us and help with us going into Chicago last school term, 2022, and we did a wonderful job. We placed 11th, but the thing is, we placed second in the state to go to national. So and thank you all. Thank you. These young ladies will also be receiving the CTAE, which is Career Technical Agricultural Education, course, but they will receive those on the day of graduation because of the delicacy of our products that we're going to give them. So we're going to present those to you all then. Let's give them a hand.
The next area is going to be audio, video, tech, and STEM pathway. This award goes to Erica Strickland. Her teacher writes, Erica has a positive attitude, has been willing to be a great example for other students, and a shining star for the Magnet program. She overcame fears of public speech to compete in the Skills USA exemplary speaking competition. It is that mindset to always move forward despite any obstacle that makes Erica an amazing young woman destined for greatness.
Today, I'd like to present in place of Ms. Palomino, who is our marketing pathway, and this is Liliana Rodrigo Vasquez. Liliana has been an exemplary marketing and hospitality student. She has shown great progress in obtaining the knowledge of her pathway. Liliana is a hard worker and always put her best foot forward. She is a bright individual who has a promising future, and we cannot wait to see where she heads after she departs Shaw High School. With this, the following people will be receiving DECA on Forbes. They are Javon Martin, Mike Hudson,
Good evening. These next students will be receiving the CTAE CTI, which stands for Career Technical Instruction. Cords, there are 4 of them. Not sure if everybody's here, but I called their name. Please come forward and get your cord. First, Selena Tucker. India Hall. Vance Reed. All right. Thank you.
All right, next to CTA, we have Law Enforcement Services. This award goes to Anaya Bailey. Her teacher writes, Anaya is always cheerful and smart. She has a contagious, positive energy, is known for her infectious smile and welcoming demeanor. Anaya is a high achiever and is consistently at the top of her class academically. She is an active participant in class discussions and is not afraid to share her opinions or ask challenging questions. Now we'll call up Ms. Platts from the Finance Department and Ms. Hopkins.
All right, good evening. Now we're on to the fine arts portion. My name is Heidi Platts. I'm the chair for fine arts, and with me we have Ms. Farmer, our band director, and Ms. Hopkins, our art teacher. All right, our first award is for Outstanding Theater Tech Student. Traveler is an ideal tech. Someone who is not afraid to get their hands dirty, willing to pitch in when it comes to building sets, painting sets, loading sets, running sound and lighting. Wherever you need someone with skill or in the willingness to learn a new skill, Traveler always steps up to the plate and is willing to help. That is why he is Tech of the Year. Traveler Riley, come on in. All right, our next award is for acting student. Liliana Perez is a wonderful actress. She has participated in one act play competition this year in Flowers for Algernon and in her theater class production of Class Action. She realizes that there is more to acting than just memorizing and repeating lines. She puts the work into defining her characters and giving them a separate life from herself. Our next student is our outstanding band student. Erilyn James is a true example of an outstanding band member. Not only does she thrive on the saxophone, but she also constantly shows leadership, hard work, and dedication to her music. Erilyn is always the first to redirect the band back on track during rehearsals, ask questions, and is always willing to put herself in front of the class. She's extremely reliable. She is at every rehearsal and leads class whenever Miss Farmer is out sick. She is a very deserving student and band member. She is going to go far. Our next outstanding student is for orchestra. Mr. Campbell wrote, "The fact that this was such a difficult choice for me is very telling of the quality of this group of young people I was lucky enough to know during my time as their director. However, in the 5 years that I knew Derek, I knew someone that was not only talented, but incredibly hardworking. As all of his other music teachers would attest, Derek is one of the most consistent and passionate students in the ensemble, and that he quickly positions himself in a leadership role in the groups he is a part of. He is frequently answering questions and demonstrating his knowledge of the music we are working on. though never shies away from constructive criticism or correction. Derek consistently impressed me with his dedication to music and the overall success of the ensembles of mine I was fortunate enough to have his involvement. Our next award is for outstanding guitar student. And this goes to Jessie Cross. Jessie is an extremely helpful student in the guitar ensemble. He is always the first to volunteer in tuning the class and is always the first to ask questions. He helps other students learn rhythms and notes without being asked. Jessie is a hard worker and has come a long way since the beginning of the school year. He is a true leader of the class. I could not think of a more deserving student, his teacher wrote. Our next award is for outstanding chorus student, Louise Perez. Louise has never been in a choir class, and the growth that he has shown says otherwise. He became timid and became one of the best singers in his section. His dedication to music and his choral responsibilities are superior, and that's something we strive to be in the arts. Ms. Hopkins is going to award her art students.
All right, we're starting with outstanding beginning art student, Alejandra Aguilar. Alejandra is an incredibly talented young artist who has already developed a signature style. She's blown me away this year with her projects. Her work has been put on display for Black History Month, Youth Art Month, and she has 3 pieces to sell in the art auction this year. I'm so excited to see how she develops as an artist in the next few years. Now, outstanding advanced art student, Jordan Williams. Jordan is one of the most passionate artists I've ever met. He has developed a unique, distinct style, and he's one of the most creative people I have ever met. He's created an entire universe of original characters with complete backstories and special abilities. He is the creator of the Art Goblin, which has become the official mascot of the art club. Jordan plans to go into the field of animation, and I know he will do great things.
All right, our next outstanding student is our outstanding piano student, Maddie Alvarado. Maddie has shown her dedication to learning piano since the first day of class and has surpassed the beginning level in a short amount of time. Thank you, Maddie, for all your hard work, Mr. Andrew Riggs. All right, the next portion of our Fine Arts Awards is our senior chord ceremony. All right, we're starting with National Art Honor Society. And those seniors being recognized are Gracelyn Copeland, Brianna Hendry, Kaylin Weaver, Harper Linder, Zach Morgan Murphy, Scarlett O'Hara, okay, I'm going to murder this name and I apologize in advance. Ale Quattrociochi? I think that's close. Sky Nathan Rourke. So Jaden Parker. Jasmine Trash. And Jordan Williams. All Our next awards are for Tri-M for music chords for completed music pathways. Our first recipient is Ian Wright for guitar. Kaylin Weaver for guitar. Erilyn James for band. Morris Jackson for band. And Naya Hardy for music technology. Our next awards are for thespians, those who are inducted and have completed either 20 plus hours after school or in class. I don't say 20 hours, sorry, 20 plus points in after school theater or by completing our pathway for theater. Receiving stoles are Taylor Brundage, Jasmine Caesar, Chapu Diaz, Naraya Jackson, Harper Linder, and Sarah McClendon. And then we have 2 honor cords, and these go to thespians earning 40 plus points, which is pretty much about 200 hours after school. And those are Taylor Brundage and Harper Linder. And now I'd like to introduce Coach Shackelford, who will be giving out the physical education awards. But give these talented kids some round of applause.
I am not Coach Shackelford or Ms. Maddox, but we have a mid-flight correction. Chief Adams didn't think one of his students was present. He would like to present her award.
So we got 2 events happening at the same time tonight. We got military recognition night happening at Harvard High School. Those are the cadets that's already contracted to go into the military. This young lady is actually contracted to go into the Navy already. I was tracking that she was going to be at that ceremony, but there was some miscommunication. She's actually here, so I just want to make sure we recognize her properly. If you will come forward, Caitlin Marquette, where you at?
We have one more correction. We have a special guest who's been sitting backstage, and so we're going to move some things around before we go to our core awards. We will now do our Greater Master Award. Our guests are Mr. Matt Wash and Ms. Karen Jakes. Please welcome them.
Good evening, thank you so much for hosting us. My name is Matt Walsh, I'm an employee of TSIS, and for the last 11 years, TSIS has been sponsoring the Raider Masters group. It is a group where folks like Karen and myself come and help young people learn how to lead and communicate. There is nothing more difficult than speaking in public. As a matter of fact, the #1 fear that people have is public speaking. So what that means is most people would rather be the one in the casket than the one delivering the eulogy. Think about that for a moment. It's been a joy and an honor to be the coordinator. We've got a couple of awards for tonight. We have a couple of seniors receiving their cords tonight. Can I get Miss Taylor Brundage? And Miss Joshana Little. It is great to see you one more time this year. Thank you so much for all of your contributions to the Raider Masters. Also during Raider Masters, we have prepared speeches, we have impromptu speaking, and we have evaluations. At this time, I'd like to recognize our best evaluator for this year, Ms. Chrislyn Beatty Matthews. They have already received their awards, but please stay up here. I know you're not shy. Also, the best impromptu speaker, table topics, Ms. Divine Vega. I've seen her on stage earlier this evening, and I'm not surprised that she is a theater person. Our best speaker, who can deliver a speech and tell you how Taylor Swift saved her life. She could teach a classroom full of executives what is a leader and what is not. Our best speaker this year, Liliana Perez. With me tonight is distinguished Toastmaster Karen Jakes, who was one of the founding members of the Shaw High School Raider Masters program 11 years ago. Every year, an award is given in honor of her late husband, Dr. Dwayne D. Jakes. This is an award that is given for perseverance, for overcoming obstacles. I remember when this young lady gave her first speech. She had a white knuckle grip on the podium. She was hiding behind it. She was reading off of a laptop, and she was shaking so badly. Her breath was coming in gasps. She was terrified. And through session after session, and practice and more practice, she ended up becoming the president at the end of our session. And while I think she's still nervous to be on stage, she has overcome so much. And it is our honor, and I'll pass the microphone to Karen. But can Elizabeth Grinnell please come up? We have a special award for you.
Thank you. It is so exciting to present this to her. I think she's going to need to come closer to me. On behalf of myself, in honor of my late husband, and on behalf of several TSIS friends, team members, partners, I would like to present to you officially the Dr. Dwayne D. Jakes Perseverance Award in the amount of $250.
Thank you all. At this time, we will now continue with our core classes. We will start with our physical education, and Coach Shackelford is now Ms. Maddox.
All right, so he wasn't able to make it tonight. He apologizes for not being here, but he asked me to stand in for him. So I've got some awards for some outstanding physical education students. We will start with the 9th grade general PE outstanding student, Jordan Gray. Jordan's teacher writes, Jordan showed up every day with a positive attitude. Not only did he work hard throughout the year to get better, he also did a great job following the policy and procedures during PE classes. Jordan has a high ceiling based off his work ethic and determination to better himself. Jordan Gray. For 10th grade general PE outstanding student, Dante Amani. Dante's teacher writes, Dante is a respectful young man. He is a student that leads by example by dressing out and participating in the PE activities on a daily basis. Dante Amani. 11th grade, general outstanding student for PE, Andre Boone. Andre's teacher writes, Andre has never been an issue when it comes to dressing out and participating. He is a respectful young man and does a good job of being on time to class. Every day he shows up with a positive attitude and leads others to do the right thing. Andre Boone. 12th grade general PE outstanding student, Micah Ellison. Micah is another student that dresses out and participates on a daily basis. He does a great job of being on time to class, and he does what he is supposed to do. Micah Ellison. I now have a physical education, weight training, physical conditioning outstanding student, Elijah Salter. Elijah's teacher writes, Elijah is one of the hardest workers in the weight room. As a sophomore, he does a great job leading by example and pushing other students to be great. The future is bright for this young man, and we are excited to watch him continue to grow as a person. Elijah Salter. And for physical education help outstanding student, Jana Bryant. Her teacher writes, Jana is always seeking help and always trying to better herself in the classroom. She does a great job completing her assignments. She has a bright future based off of her work ethic and determination to better herself in the classroom. Jana Bryant. I will now turn it over to Mr. Hatch to talk about language arts. Sorry, Ms. Gunn.
I think Mr. Hatchell is stage fright. He is here tonight, so I'm going to take over for the language of the English department. All right, so we have for our outstanding freshman, Callie Smith. Her teacher writes, Callie has consistently demonstrated her commitment to her own self-improvement. It does not matter what academic challenges with which she is presented. Callie puts her all in everything that she does. Callie Smith. For 10th grade, outstanding sophomore, we have Antonio Thomas. Antonio is our outstanding English 10th grade student. Every year, teachers have that student in a good way. He is the student who will always turn in his work, always be on time, and will always go above and beyond on every assignment. He is the student to come to class with the entire novel read within 3 days. What Mr. Thomas does is everything we want all of our sharp readers to do, and that is why he's our 10th grade outstanding sophomore English student. Language arts outstanding junior is Andrea Loza. Andrea Loza is an outstanding student even in and outside of the classroom. She distinguished herself among other students. She's a gifted writer in multiple genres and a joy to talk with. Andrea Loza. And last but not least, our outstanding senior goes to Devasia Walker. Devasia Walker is our outstanding English senior because she encompasses what we want to see in our students when we say, learn from your mistakes. This student was not always part of the top 10 and didn't always have a great discipline record, but she did have the ability to look at where she was and know she wanted a different outcome in school. Ms. Walker did the work on herself and is now a top AP Lit student, and actually is the winner of this year's Laws of Life Senior Representative for Shaw High School. Devasia Walker. And now Ms. Tucker for the math, oh, I'm sorry, we have one more for that. We have our outstanding exemplary English learner, ESOL, Selena Masario. Oh, there she goes. All right, Selena was selected as the top learner, not only for Shaw High School, but also for Muskogee County. Her grades have steadily improved every year, and unlike many of her peers, Selena successfully navigated her virtual COVID year without losing any course credits. In addition, in completing her pathway, she has learned the rank of staff sergeant. She is squad leader and demonstrates her leadership. Selena Massaro. Ms. Tucker will present our mathematics awards.
Our outstanding freshman is Alyssa Carter. Her teacher writes, Alyssa Carter shows a lot of initiative within her math class. She participates in class discussions and will explain how she received her answer. She does not mind asking questions and would like to know the different methods of calculating the answer. She keeps a positive attitude and is a peer helper to one of her fellow classmates. Our outstanding sophomore is Chrislyn Mimi Matthews. Our teacher writes, not only does this student excel academically, but goes above and beyond in everything that she does for every extracurricular that she is involved in. She has maintained a near perfect grade in my class all year long. This student is the most positive person who not only cares about her own success, but the success of others around her. I have never met a student more determined than she is, especially when it comes to making sure she has a different set of the most unique earrings every single day. It is a privilege to have a student like her in my class. This award goes to Chrislyn Mimi Matthews. Our outstanding junior is Kendall Cobb. Her teacher writes, our 11th grade nominee for math is Kendall Cobb. She has taken AP Statistics as a junior at Shaw High School. Kendall is consistent with her work ethic in mathematics, asks good questions, and consistently completes investigative assignments as appropriate. She is also involved in cheer and other extracurricular activities. Kendall is able to successfully navigate her many obligations with excellence. Another outstanding junior is Janessa Frazier. Her teacher writes, I chose Janasia, for this award because her unrelenting determination to succeed in pre-calculus. It is not just about the grade for Janasia. She generally wants to understand material in addition to having one of the highest grades in the class. Her caring personality sets her above the rest. It has been such a pleasure working with her this year. She has been a reminder of the reason I chose to teach. It's students like her. Amari Wilson. I'd like to nominate Amari Wilson. He has been an exceptional mathematics student. His dedication and responsibility far exceeds that of others. Not only is he knowledgeable, he is also very kind and respectful to everyone. I have enjoyed teaching him the last 2 years. Sincerely, hope his future is bright as he has shown himself to be. I'd like to invite Ms. Nelson.
Good evening. Outstanding freshman student, Michaela Brown, science student. Her teacher writes, Michaela takes her learning very seriously and is incredibly dedicated to completing her work to the best of her ability. More than just completing assignments, Michaela regularly exhibits some of the most important qualifications to be a great scientist. She is curious, persistent, inquisitive, and analytical. Additionally, she is a natural leader while simultaneously being able to support others, serving as a reliable teammate for her peers. Michaela Brown. Outstanding sophomore science student, Chrysalyn Mimi Matthews. Chrysalyn exceeds all expectations and strives to do her best. She goes beyond my classwork to excel and comes to me with questions and new ideas. I see her leading the way in a STEM career. The door is wide open for her to choose a career path in any area she desires, and our community will benefit from her explorations. Chrysalyn Mimi Matthews. Outstanding junior science student is Kendall Cobb. Kendall is an exceptional student. She has exceeded class expectations in AP Environmental Science. I see Kendall doing great things in STEM one day and leading the way for future scientists. Kendall Cobb. Senior outstanding science student, Nevaeh Sanders. Nevaeh was chosen to receive this award due to the fact that she has continued to show a very strong work ethic and attention to detail for completing her work in human physiology. She strives to put forth her best effort and deliver exemplary quality work. Nevaeh has a wonderful personality and is very much an asset to the class. She participates in discussions and contributes to the betterment of the class setting. It has been a pleasure working with her.
Good evening again. I have the pleasure of giving our Social Studies Award. So let me start with our outstanding freshman, Essence Rutherford. Her teacher writes, Essence is a cheerleader. She's cut to a very high combined average for the year for both government and geography. And she's on about every freshman committee that there is. She's an overall great student and a great person. Essence Rutherford. Student in social science, we have Chrysalyn Mimi Matthews. Her teacher writes, Chrysalyn is intelligent, motivated, and inspirational. She has a true passion for social studies, context, and shows a general interest and understanding of complex issues unlike any student that I've ever had. She always goes above and beyond and projects on projects and assessments and can articulate her misunderstandings of the curriculum. Lastly, she is always able and willing to assist and guide her peers in their understanding of AP World History. Chrysalyn Mimi Matthews. Her outstanding junior in social studies, Jasmine Emanuel. Her teacher writes, Jasmine is scholarly, sweet, and motivated. Jasmine gives her best effort every single assignment and task. In AP World last year and now in AP US History, she has a firm grasp on the content and is readily able to apply it to relevant events. Jasmine is confident in her work and she has impeccable work ethic. Jasmine Emanuel. And finally, for outstanding senior in social studies, Amari Wilson. Amari is the type of student that doesn't really just want a good grade. He really wants to know and understand the material. He wants to know that answer and know why that answer is that answer for whatever reason. He wants to make it make sense to him. He always goes above and beyond and even helps his peers when they don't understand. Amari Wilson. I also have the honor of presenting the Kathy Tracy Scholarship. This special recognition is awarded to a deserving senior in memory of an exemplary Shaw social studies teacher for more than 20 years. We are still benefiting from her service as this auditorium was actually remodeled due to her tireless efforts and therefore named in her honor. This year's recipient of the Kathy Tracy Scholarship, which is worth $500, is Asha K. Johnson. Ms. Johnson has demonstrated a level of work ethic that is practically unmatched among her peers. She is diligent in her tasks, oftentimes staying late, researching for the correct answers, and she even asks appropriate and probing questions that often prompt more class discussion. She is very studious and persistent until she gains an understanding of the material. She's also very kind and compassionate and helps her fellow students, and often looks for guidance in educational matters. All of these traits together equal out to an exceptional student and role model for her fellow students. Ms. Asha K. Johnson. This year, through a partnership and our partners in education, we were actually able to work with a group called Leadership Columbus. Leadership Columbus came to some of our classrooms and provided additional education and instruction to our students, either in person or via their economics teachers. At this time, I'd like to invite up Garrett Myers from Leadership Columbus to talk a little bit about the program, and then we have 3 awards as a result of that program.
Good evening, Shaw High School. My name is Garrett Myers, and I have the honor of representing the Columbus Chamber of Commerce and Leadership Columbus. My team was privileged to partner with Ms. Maddox and her senior class for the last 12 weeks. Seems like a long time, but it flew by. During that time, we covered a wide range of topics focused on preparing these students for life after high school, whether it be school and education, the workforce, or the military. We covered a wide range of topics, including goal setting, resume writing, personal finance, and interview skills. And tonight I have the privilege to award our top 3 students in that field. So our third place student will be receiving a gift certificate for $50, and the Leadership Columbus Career Readiness Award goes to Emma Cowell. Our second place student receiving the Leadership Columbus Career Readiness Award goes to Asha K. Johnson. And she's also receiving a gift card for $100. Congratulations. All right, and our first place award goes to Jonathan Prasanth. And his gift card is for $150. Congratulations.
I will now turn it over to Mrs. Minnie Matthews.
We are pleased to bestow the following students with the National Honor Society Skull. I'm just going to read down. Claudia Alonso, Taylor Brendage, Elizabeth Clark, Micah Ellison, Alexis Gavin, India Hall, Ayana Heron, Asha K. Johnson, Anastasia Kyle, Lucas, Daryl Perry, and Trinity Sly. Now let's give these guys a round of Tonight, I also want to recognize our 5 senior Beta Club members. These students had a distinguishing 3.6 grade point average or higher, and I want to have those come up front. Scarlett O'Hara, J.N. Arnold, Kaden Crowell, Nevaeh Sanders, and Brundage. Brundage. I'd just like to add that these seniors helped us, along with some juniors and underclassmen, help Shaw High School become a distinguishing outstanding Beta Club, nationwide recognized, as well as win our small group award when we went to our leadership conference. Thank you, ladies. If we get Kaden, Nevaeh, and Jaden to stay up here. So I added a little award this year. This past year was my first year being the cheer sponsor here at Shaw. I'd given that up and retired from cheer, but these 3 ladies brought me back with a few other students. And I want to say I wanted to add this award because I couldn't have made it through this year without the 3 of you. I so appreciate everything you do. And I want to say that thank you for representing everything that your families have put forth, because you're 3 amazing young ladies. And I just want to say thank you. So they're going to get the Spirit Award, which comes with not only flowers, but a $50 gift card and their Letterman jacket with all the socks. Thank you, ladies.
Let's give these young ladies a round of applause. At this time, we will be presented with the Scholar Athlete Award. Mr. J.B.M. Flood is not here, but our principal, Dr. Hendricks, will present this award.
Good evening, everyone. This award is one that was presented to the administrative team 4 years ago. He's a graduate of Shaw, a 2019 graduate of Shaw, and 3 years ago, he wanted to give back. So he started this award, and the criteria is real simple. It's the highest athlete, it's the athlete that has the highest GPA, girl and boy. So without further ado, just a second. Can I get those envelopes, please? The Male Scholar Athlete Award goes to, with a GPA average of a 95. He played football and track. This Scholar Athlete Award goes to Amari Wilson. Amari will receive $250. The female Scholar Athlete of the Year has a GPA of a 95 average, and she played soccer. This year's Female Scholar Athlete Award goes to Asha K. Johnson. Asha will also receive $250. Let's give them a round of applause. The next award is the Bubba Ball Award Scholarship. At this time, I'll ask Kirsten Pierce to come up. It is given by our Shaw High School Alumni Association, and she will be accompanied by Coach Debbie Ball and the other members of our Alumni Association.
Good evening. What an exciting night to again be at the home of the Shaw Raiders. Other than my family, there is no other place dearer to my heart. After 30 years, it was our home. Thank you to Dr. Hendrick for inviting me to the 10-year honors night to recognize two very deserving students with the James Bubba Ball Mentoring Scholarship gifted by the Shaw High Alumni Association. I wanted to share a little bit with you about Coach Ball, my husband. Coach Ball served from 1978 to 87 as the first athletic director, head basketball, and head football coach. He was passionate about coaching young boys and equality for young girls. It did not matter the sport. He was a mentor to any student or athlete who desired his guidance, a remarkable motivator in sports and physical education. He inspired students to do their best. His knowledge of most sports and physical education skills was phenomenal. Athletes and students could not wait to get to the gym in physical education to compete against him in badminton or shooting a basketball. Boys would hurry to get dressed at the end of physical education class as quickly as they could to challenge Coach Ball in badminton before the bell rang. I don't recall many boys ever beating him in a badminton game or winning at horse in basketball. He connected with students. It didn't matter if it was his advisor group, his PE students, or male or female athletes. They loved him and loved many stories and Bubba-isms because they knew he cared about each of them. In honor of Coach James Bubba Ball, the Shaw High School Alumni Association would like to present this mentoring scholarship to two Shaw High School graduating seniors who have excelled in their ability to mentor fellow students into making a difference. These graduating seniors have offered guidance and a sense of direction to other students as they struggle to overcome the wide array of outside influences and challenges facing youth today. They have helped other students with academic work, encouraged classmates to take courses that would benefit them in their future, and provide moral support and encouragement. This scholarship represents a return to the tradition of servant leadership. It calls upon our youth to become constructive leaders and invites them to care for their peers by guiding them through difficult situations, nurturing them in hard times, and challenging them to realize their potential. While mentoring programs cannot remove every obstacle facing our youth, they can empower our students to be the source of positive change in the lives of their peers. This mentoring scholarship is meant to honor someone who cares about their fellow classmates. I am very proud to be the one to be here to award the first two recipients of the James Bubba Ball Mentoring Scholarship.
So I'm Kirsten Gears. I am with the Shaw High School Alumni Association. This is a new organization, if you're not aware of it, and of course all of our seniors are welcome to join us. I have with me Deborah Banks and Don Jewell. So today we'd like to present the awards to two athletes who also qualify, have good academic standing, participate in athletic organizations at Shaw, show great leadership in athletics and mentorship skills, and also are community servants. Our first recipient has a GPA of 83, played football and basketball. Artavius Ellison. And just so you know, this scholarship is actually set up to be a $500 scholarship. We have two recipients we thought were worthy of this award this year. Our other recipient has a GPA of a 90 and played softball. Elizabeth Clark.
At this time, we're going to get to the things that we've all been waiting for. I'm not Ms. Beckham, but Ms. Beckham is not here tonight, so I will be presenting along with my counsel, our junior counsel, Dr. Parker. So the top 10 freshmen, and these are not in rank order, they're alphabetical order. Nancy Baker, Diana Bryan, Kayla Culpepper, Jake Johnson, Stanford Jones, Adriel Lewis, Bernard Minter, William Myers, Michael Prather, and Ava Tucker. Please give our top 10. Okay. Our top 10 freshmen, again, they're in alphabetical order, not in rank order. That's what I said, seniors. I've been doing seniors all day long, so please forgive me. Our top 10 sophomores, Luna Alexander, Michael Gilchrist, Adia Gray, Caitlin Jones, Sean Lauren Laney, Kristen Mimi Matthews, Antonio Thomas, Ayana Toto, Carlos Villatorce, and Zahara Walker. Congratulations to our top 10 sophomores. Congratulations, sophomores. The top 10 juniors, again, they're in alphabetical order, not in rank order. Kennedy Calhoun, Kendall Cobb, Natasha Harris, William Jimenez Barris, Trinity King Jackson, not Long, I'm sorry. Andrea Loza, Miguel Marshall, Jordan Street, and Anna Whiteley. At this time, we're going to present our seniors. Before we start, I want to say, seniors, you all have worn me out, but that's okay. those are honor graduates, they will be getting the silver double cords. First, I have Alexis Gavin. Kirsten Morgan. Pat Patel. Michael Ellison. O'Raylan James. And Mr. Quande Ford. Our other honor graduates will be our Asha Kai Johnson, silver. Selena Tucker. Ayana Herring. Amari Wilson. Claudia Almanza. And Elizabeth Clark. Those are our honor graduates. You all may be seated, except don't go too far. Most of you have a seat, please. Go to your seat, please. Okay, now for our top 10 of our 2023 graduate class. I will start with number 10. Number 10 is Elizabeth Clark. Claudia Alonso is number 9. Number 8, Amari Wilson. Number 7, Ayana Herring. Number 6, Selena Tucker. Number 5, Asha Kai Johnson. The next 4 will also be receiving a gold double cord because they are our high honor graduates. Please stay on the stage the rest of you. Number 4, Nicholas Kruger. And Nicholas will receive a double honor cord, gold cord. Congratulations, Nicholas. Number 3, Alexandra Collette. She also will receive a high honor gold cord. Our congratulations, Alan. Our salutatorian, who will also receive a gold cord and a plaque. I'm going to mess up her name because I always do, because she's my Julie Rose student, and I always mess up her name. Verdiani Gomez. And number 1, our 2023 valedictorian is Ms. Taylor Brown. For those of you who don't know Taylor, Taylor don't have much emotion. But when we told Taylor, and I was happy that we were able to see her, because we tried to call her and we couldn't reach her, Dr. Hendricks and I. And when we called her mom, we couldn't reach her. At the time, she was walking in the door. And I said, we told her, Taylor, you are valedictorian for the first time in 2.5 years. She had a big smile on her face. Congratulations. Please congratulate our 2023 top 10 graduates. Come on, Shaw Raiders, y'all can do better than that. At this time, we're going to present our Raider Cup Award, and Dr. Hendricks will come now.
The Raider Cup Award began 7 years ago when a new administrative team took over at Shaw. The purpose of the award was to honor and celebrate the student that was the epitome of a true Raider. Accountable, kind, engaged, hardworking, dedicated, and determined. At the beginning of the summer, Shaw lost one of the most dedicated and loving members of this faculty. Al Pellegrino, our beloved athletic director, held all the qualities of a dedicated Raider, and unfortunately, in the summer of 2022, he was called to his eternal home. In honor of his memory, and for the love and the countless hours and dedication he gave to Shaw, the administrative team has renamed this award the Al Pellegrino Raider Cup Award. May his memory and his spirit live on in the lives of our future Raiders. At this time, the winner of the Raider Cup Award and the recipient of the $250 stipend is Ms. Elizabeth Clark. We always dedicate our yearbook to one special person, and this year we're dedicating the yearbook in memory of Coach Al Pellegrino to the Al Pellegrino family, his wife, and his children. At this time, Ashley Pellegrino, will you come? Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm going to turn it over now to Ms. Jennifer Farrell. She is the advisor over our Raider yearbook.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. When we had to decide who we were going to dedicate the yearbook to this year, the students didn't bat an eye. They knew exactly who they wanted to dedicate it to. So many of our students in yearbook, in some way, shape, or form, were touched by Coach Pellegrino and participated in the activities that he sponsored. He was just such an amazing representation of the school. We would like to give the yearbooks to Ms. Pellegrino. Thank you very much.
We'd like to thank each and every one of you. I think we're at the close, at the conclusion of the program. Thank you for coming out tonight. Many blessings to you. And hopefully you saw what we say, it's great to be a Shaw Raider. You all have a blessed evening. The top 10, along with the alumni members, if you would, please stay behind. We do have a reception for you, the alumni, as well as the top 10.
At this time, we'll start with our foreign language department. Ms. Mary Matthews, Ms. George, and Mr. Fisher.
Good evening, everybody. We will start with the Spanish foreign language Spanish 1. We're going to call Simora K. Fortunato.
ability to connect to their ability to communicate with people worldwide on a deeper level. She works effectively in the classroom in assisting others and asking questions to expand her grasp of the language. Sally Lucas. Now, the following students also have finished the pathway and are part of the French Honor Society, so they're going to be receiving 2 cords. We have Cameron Blunt, Cap Patel, Sally Lucas, Alexandra Franco Ocho